I'm so excited to have this panel. And so I want to start out with something positive. So tell me, and I'll start with you, Louis, tell me, what is the best thing about fatherhood?
I think that you get the opportunity to be better to your children than you probably experience yourself. One of the biggest joys that I have as being a father is that I get to see a replication of myself in my children. And I also get to guide them in a way as to where I've been down the corridors of time and down the hallway of life a little further than they have. It's not that they always listen to me, but it does feel good to be able to just give them some transferable principles that I may or may not have picked up by my father.
There are a lot of challenges with fatherhood, but one thing, you and I were Mrs. Obama's Culture of Democracy panel together this past weekend, and I hogged all your time. I could not stop talking to you. I was talking to you all day, and because your story was so compelling, and you were talking to me about being a returning citizen after serving 14 years in prison and what fathers go through in prison. There are over 800,000 parents in federal state prison. 92% are fathers. So talk to us about the challenges that happen both inside prison and also what happens when you get out when it comes to fatherhood.
When I was approximately 5 years old, both of my parents were incarcerated, and I was raised by my maternal grandmother. And then when I hit the age of approximately 23 or so, there I am perpetuating that transgenerational pathology of incarceration, so to speak, where I was incarcerated myself, leaving my children to be raised by their mothers. And I can tell you, when I was in, and I'm just getting a little emotional just thinking about it. When I was in, being able to try to parent your children in the course of a 5 to 6 hour visit in 15-minute telephone call increments where you only get 300 minutes a month, when you're trying to stay as engaged as you can through letters, through emails, et cetera, it is extremely I don't think that there's a word in the Webster's dictionary to appropriately give grammatical profundity to the level of emotional weight that comes with that. But I can tell you, through love, through grace, through prayer, through determination, through consistency, we are far much better now than what we were before. And incarceration is something that really tears at the fabric of who we are.